For generations, cocoa farming has supported livelihoods across communities in Nigeria. Yet, behind the cocoa value chain lies a challenge that threatens the well-being of children: child labor. Economic pressures, limited awareness, and weak support systems can place children at the risk of engaging in hazardous work. For decades, WACOT has been a key player in Nigeria's cocoa sector, working closely with farming communities to source and export high-quality cocoa to international markets. Through long-standing partnerships with farmers, cooperatives, and local communities, WACOT has built a strong presence in cocoa-producing regions across Nigeria. As part of its commitment to responsible sourcing and sustainable cocoa production, WACOT introduced the Child Labor Monitoring and Remediation System into its cocoa program. Across communities in Osun and Oyo states, WACOT is strengthening awareness and building community responsibility for child protection.
Ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí àwọn WACOT ti ṣe fún wa ó ti ń ṣe sùúrù torí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀rí ọmọ kékeré kankan lọ́dọ̀ mi nísìnyí àwọn ọmọ mi ti gba iléèwé lọ ṣùgbọ́n tí ó bá di bí ijọ́ sátidé tí wọ́n nísinmi ègbò wọn wá sóko táwọn tó ọjọ́ orí wọn ti dàgbà díẹ̀ sókè so àwọn náà máa ń tẹ̀lé mi wá sí oko mi ò sì ní jẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣe iṣẹ́ àṣepara tó lè affect wọn bí mo ṣe ṣe nìyẹn. Ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn WACOT ti fi yé wa lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀.
WACOT Ọlọ́run lò wọ́n nítorí pé àwọn ló tan ìmọ́lẹ̀ sí àwọn òkùnkùn iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ tí wọ́n tàn náà ni 1, ká má lo ọmọ nílòkulò. Number 2, ó ní wípé iṣẹ́ tí kì í bá ṣe ti ọmọdé ká má gbé fún ọmọdé, èyí tó bá ṣe ti àgbà ó yẹ fún àgbà. Bí kò bá ṣe ti ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọn, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọjọ́ ni àwọn òbí máa ń dá ọmọ wọn dúró tí wọ́n ní wọ́n gbàgbé skul lẹ́nìí, tẹ̀lé mi ká lọ oko, a fẹ́ lọ oko, tẹ̀lé mi ká lọ oko, a fẹ́ lọ sí ẹ̀yìn, tẹ̀lé mi ká lọ oko, wàá máa pọn mi sí wa níbi tá a ti ń fi ẹ̀rọ. Ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ WACOT àti rí ọgbọ́n kọ́ pé we should not misuse our children. So ó jẹ́.
And the whole essence of CLMRS is to be able to identify children in or at risk of child labor. And we do this with the help of our field officers who go to the field to help us do an interview with the farmers. And through that, we're able to identify the children in child labor, and we are able to know the best and suitable intervention to rescue these children from it. So they are not majorly at risk like that. So most of what they do is we find out that they weed, they carry agrochemicals, and these things are harmful, and that's why we also create awareness sections for them. We do trainings to help. WACOT facilitates trainings to help the farmers realize that the importance of not using their children on cocoa farms. So we conduct trainings to be able to put in more awareness out there for the child labor and sensitizations of the farmers. And by doing this, when we find children in the program that are actually in labor, we actually remediate them, and we do a constant follow-up. We do a double follow-up of them so that we're able to bring them out. So we do a first follow-up to check up on these children if they are still in child labor, and we also do like a second follow-up to come back to like, okay, these children that we remediated, are they still in child labor or not?
Data that we collect help us to quickly and easily identify households who are vulnerable very early, and this helps us plan our interventions for those households. Interventions such as farmer training, school kits distribution for children, plan intervention for households such as farmer training, and also delivery of school kits to children so they can have access to education. Also, in awareness raising, we plan to deepen our digital collection system, work collaboratively with the communities to help us quickly identify and help to remediate issues of child labor in the communities.
Since the introduction of child labor monitoring remediation support activities across cocoa communities, significant progress has been made in understanding and addressing child labor risks. Across 57 cocoa growing communities in Oyo and Osun State, field teams have conducted extensive household profiling and child monitoring activities. Over 1,000 households have been assessed and over 1,000 children profiled to better understand the risks and vulnerabilities. Through this process, over 200 children have been placed under close monitoring, while over 70 confirmed child labor cases have been identified and targeted for remediation support. Protecting children is a shared responsibility. Through stronger monitoring systems and community engagement, WACOT is helping ensure that the cocoa production remains responsible and sustainable. Every child deserves the opportunity to learn, grow, and thrive. Together, we can build a cocoa value chain where children are protected and their futures are secure.